just you and me. All day, that's us, boo. Came through.
A Monday morning. I'm in uni very early, mainly because I need to sign up for labs. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy one today. Door, but it wouldn't open, so I have to find another way through. I have a break, mainly because I was in labs. That's why my hair is tied up. Yeah, so I'm just going to look over the protocol for the lab, and then I'll go back in like 20 minutes. So yeah. So it is 12:49 now. Yeah, I decided to do some work. Random time to be doing it, but I was doing work. So I have a homeostasis lecture technically today, but it's in the afternoon, so it's all right. It's like from 11 until 1. Yeah, and then so I thought that I would go over the lecture from last week. Did that, and then I basically started the lecture that we're gonna have today. Well, you know, later on. So I thought I would stop because parts of it, there's a lot of information on it. I understand it, but I would rather not write that particular part out. So I'm thinking of either printing it out and maybe making those into lines of notes so I can just highlight them better than writing out the extra information, because it's just, well, it's important of course, but you know, I'd be better off just having it somewhere and stapling it on a page. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you what I've done. So things I've done, but this wasn't from today. This is from like, I think the end of last week. So I'm doing work on food sciences, as I said in the previous vlog. Yeah, so got these notes. Hopefully I'll be able to like know them properly and stuff. I know them enough, but well enough, you know, to do like a proper exam in them. So this was the second part. I started off doing it like this, but I can't complete it just yet because it's getting quite late, and you can literally see the time here. I've got a Jack Edward vlog that I haven't watched, but it probably is gonna have to be left until tomorrow. So vlog more today. Didn't get the chance to, It was only laps that I had today. Day before yesterday, it was a lecture in diet and disease. So I didn't think there's not really much going on today. Not today, I mean this week so far anyway. But we're getting through it. It's cool. Either way, if you have any ideas that you want me to put in my videos, I can. So leave a comment down below, like, subscribe. You know, let me know that you're actually there. Cool. Okay, I'll see you. What did I wave? I'll see you guys later on in the vlog. Hey guys, so it is Thursday. I have a lecture today for blood sciences, and there's also a discussion panel about like medicine in the evening. So I decided I was going to dress up like this. I'm not actually on the panel. I'm going to watch the panel and ask questions and listen to questions. So just so you know, you don't think that I'm actually dressed for the panel. But yes, I'm dressed to see it anyway. So I thought, why not, you know, be a bit more professional with my look today. At least with the design. But anyway, I don't have lectures until 11. So I'll go to the bus stop around 10 something-ish or so. I'll be there on time. And I still need to print out lecture notes, because I think I might print out these ones, because last week I didn't print out the notes and I just decided to listen. Kind of lost my train of thought while she was like talking to us, you know, because there was so much information going on, but I still understood it, you know what I mean? So maybe I do need the notes in some way or form, at least just to annotate something. So, you know, you learn, you grow, you get better at it. So I'm going to do that. But anyway, so what I'm wearing is, well, I found this belt, so I thought the belt looked really nice. So it would be like that contrast between the grey and the black. So even though it is a black belt, you get what I mean. So that's what I decided to wear. It's like a turtleneck type dress thing. I'm not really good at like explaining the fashion. We'll get there at some point, but it's not really feasible whether to be wearing anything otherwise, so I thought I would do this. I know it's called Brighton. Usually it is sunny to a degree, but today just ain't it. So we've got to be fashionable but still warm. That's the main aim. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
Location, let's focus on communication, 'cause I just need the time and place to send me your location, and the vibration I don't need.
It is Saturday, and usually I don't film on Saturday, but I didn't really film on Friday either, so we're gonna film today. I basically been putting off work for a little bit, mainly because I just needed a little bit of a break, because I wasn't consistently sleeping throughout. Because I had work to do, so I was trying to, you know, get the work done. So I kind of recuperated for Saturday, but I have been doing work now, and I'm doing work on blood sciences, hemostasis. So the second part of the lecture that we had this week. Yesterday I just had a lab for cell pathology, because we have another coursework to do. There's not yet time for it though, but it's based on malignancy, which I am very interested in to learn about. So that's what I had a lab for. And then I came home, went to work, and then I came back in, relaxed a bit. Then Saturday today just did some work now. So it wouldn't be a Saturday if I wasn't watching a vlog. Guess who I'm watching? You see it? Actually, you can't even see it from here. Let me turn it. I'm watching Jack Edwards at the moment. This is a new one. When did it come out? Yeah, it came out yesterday. I just didn't watch it until today, so I'm gonna watch that. He's got really good vlogs and videos and such. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now with the work on hemostasis. So this is what I'm doing. I was doing the mind maps, and I do like to do that, but I thought maybe I should try this again. It's more like, it's not necessarily, I don't have a rigid type of way I'm learning. It's just the way my mind works, as in I just want to do something that I feel will keep me interested in remembering the information. So it's not necessarily the format, it's just actually being able to understand and write the information out so that my mind can understand the processes that go on within hemostasis, and also know the little intricate bits that cause like its dysfunction, like, you know, coagulation and stuff. But of course, most of you, I don't know if any of you are actually studying a biomedical sciences degree. It usually entails us knowing the detail to a way or a degree that, you know, is quite specific. This technique, what I do is I split the A4 page into 4. So originally why I did this was because I used to cut this in half and then cut it into 4, and then I'd staple it onto my PowerPoint. And by doing so, I'd be able to have the notes beside it while I was doing the work. That works fine, but I want to have it in just one cohesive place, so I don't have to deal with the idea of looking for the PowerPoint, putting it there. I just thought it'd be best if I have everything in one place, be able to look for it in this place, and be able to use this as reference to this. So it makes it easier for me. But at the same time, I can kind of bounce back and forward between the two techniques, which is either using mind map. Mind maps work because it mirrors the way my brain is actually working. I know it sounds weird by me saying that, but it's, you know, it's its own organized organized mess. But at the same time, I can tell why the ideas are coming from, how they're flowing through the actual page. Let me show you what I mean. So homeostasis is here. Blood cell maturation. So it occurs in the bone marrow before released into the blood, right? That's one thought. But then the stemming, how it stems out from it. A majority of blood cells are derived from myeloid stem cell. Only exception is the lymphocyte. See? It's just after going from blood cell maturation to understanding where it happens and what type of progenitor cell actually created it. And then the lymphocyte, because I talked before about the lymphocyte. The lymphocyte is derived from the lymphoid cell, or this lymphoid stem cell. So this is what I've been doing. Then here I have a little post-it note, and what I do is I put the extra information here just for me to have, because they look better without the mind map. If it wasn't a mind map, it wouldn't make sense. So for me anyway, so I put them here. Then I had some extra notes. This is what I started off doing when I tried to do this whole Cornell system. I didn't really like it, but I did like the notes, so I have it here anyway. Oh, I know the Cornell system's kind of different in that it divides, this way. It divides into 3. So the idea is you have your questions here, then you have your notes here, and then your summary here. It was fine alright for the first part, but at the same time I didn't really love it too much. I found it a bit of a hassle, but it works for some people. Then yeah, these are the more notes and stuff like that. See? Whatever way works best for you is what you should be doing for coursework, or for exams, or for any of the study that you are doing. I just like to have things in doodles and information in color. So I hope this helps you. At the end of the day, it's kind of worth it, because if you learn the information, you understand it, you understand the processes and the definitions, you can do quite well in the work. I know, because there's so much information to learn, of course it's one of those things where it can be a bit plenty-ish, but you can get through it and get through the work. So yeah, we can get through it. You can see I'm wearing my little what do you call this word? House coat, or some people call it a dressing gown here in the UK. I've never done that. I've always called it a house coat. Do you call it a house coat or a dressing gown? You tell me. Leave a comment down below so I actually know. But yeah, so I'm wearing this to keep me cozy. Not necessarily warm because my room is quite nice and, you know, warm at the moment. So yeah, you can see my heater at the back there. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe I can talk a little bit about a biomedical sciences degree. Well, biomedical sciences, at least the way my degree has been designed, it basically is 3 years. It's a 3-year degree. I didn't do an industrial placement, so if I did do that, then it'd be 4 years. Basically, I had a number of modules. In first year, I had 10 modules. They were split. Some of them went, well, there could have been like maybe one that would went through the whole year, but the rest of them were like a number of them in semester 1 and a number of them in semester 2. In first year, it was mainly about getting everybody at the same level. But of course, there was information that was new to me and information that was new to somebody else because I did a different qualification going into university in the first place. So I did the Irish Leaving Cert. A lot of people in the UK here studied the A level or the International Baccalaureate or BTEC. Yeah, I didn't know any of these until I actually came here. So that was new to learn. So I noticed that in each different module, say I learned something before, somebody else may not have learned it. But it was actually cool because it gave us a level playing field. And then at the end of the day, we all got to learn from it. And then second year, the modules increased by 1. So I did like 11 modules. And then of course, there were like maybe 10 credit ones that just went on for the 1 semester, or the 20 credit modules that went throughout the whole year. Second year, I think it definitely pushed me further to keep working because second year it was a lot more about detail, understanding. You couldn't just go through the year thinking you could memorize. You needed to understand what was going on to actually do well. I noticed that because I fully understood that from semester 1 to semester 2, I did a lot better in semester 2 than even in semester 1 because I actually understood that I need to understand the information, not just memorize the information, which we had been conditioned to do in secondary school. Well, at least with a number of the qualifications, they kind of conditioned us to do that. And then in third year, mainly right now we've got 6 modules. There's like 2 of them that are running throughout the year, so they're like 20 credit modules each. And the other ones are 10 credit modules, so they either work in semester 1 or semester 2. We had a little bit of choice. I got to choose one module that I'm doing for semester 2, which is diet and disease. Mainly with our degree because it is an IBMS accredited degree, meaning that the modules that we have and what we learn is suitable to work in hospital as a biomedical scientist. And it's actually very helpful if you want to do that, you do a placement year. That would be helpful for people who want that. But I'm not necessarily looking towards being a biomedical scientist. But the degree gives us so many opportunities to do different things, both in industry, pharmacy, medicine. You could go into law for all I care, whatever you want to do. The degree gives you such a great foundation in being organized, being able to learn, being able to be pushed out of your comfort zone and being able to adapt. So it gives you all these different skills to be able to use. So would I recommend being a studying biomedical sciences? Of course, because it gives you skills that you probably wouldn't get from other ways, you know? Mainly that's what I've been doing. Third year has been busy. Yeah, definitely busy because we have a dissertation that we have to do. Well, it's based on lab projects. Some people are doing meta-analysis, but that's another thing. It's mainly, meta-analysis is like collecting data and then trying to understand all this data from different outsources. But then labs is like you make your own data. So that, not make your own data. You collect your own data from experiments you design. or have been designed. And you know, that type of thing is different. It's not just current data that's out there that you're comparing, like a meta-analysis. So that's basically what it is. I'm doing the lab based one mainly because I like the labs. I find it more interesting, and also the topic that I wanted to do made me basically want to do that. I will talk about my topic maybe in like another video. If you guys want that, leave it down below. I'd totally be up for that. So that's what I've been doing when it comes to like my degree. We've only got a few months left, so it's right now it's February, so March, April, May, essentially June. You only spend like a few days in June, so it's about 3 months, which is insane. It's so crazy. But and then graduation doesn't happen until around August or so, and then we all go in different directions and stuff. So some people might be doing further study, some might go into work. It depends really. It's such a huge avenue with this degree, and that's what I'm really grateful for, because this degree allows me to have so many doors open to me, which I'm very happy about. But I could talk about like future prospects and stuff in like another video as well. So if you like that idea, give it a like, comment down below. I'd be totally happy to answer them. I was tying my hair up. I just thought it'd be good because it lays down smudges and stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about what my degree is like, what you'd like to know about, how do I juggle all the different things I do, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to let you know about it. Alrighty, you guys have a great week, whether it's a week or day or anything, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Yeah.
Take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul.